Hello, David here, and the project for today is repairing this prayer book. It's had a pretty rough life. The text has broken free from the case. And these prayer books are always printed on Bible paper, which is extremely thin, subject to wrinkling and tearing very easily. And I noticed that it already had a previous repair. Someone used plastic transparent tape, also known as Scotch tape, which never lasts long. But also I noticed there was a repair made with cloth tape, which appears to me to be archival. So I'm going to leave that alone, but I have to remove all the tape. That's plastic. And there's some on this side too, so I'm going to remove all that, take all the text away from the case. And then I'm going to do a minor repair on the case where this covering is coming up. I'm just going to use some archival glue on there and then clamp that down. Okay, I've got the tape off. I got to get some glue under the leather here, under this part of the text along here, and some glue under there. Maybe a drop under there. Got my Talus glue. Not a sponsor. Wax paper. I'm going to try to get some of these horrible wrinkles out of the text with a steam iron. I don't know if it's going to work or not. I never tried it, but that's how paper's made, with water and heat. Working remarkably well. Can I give it some strength with some spray starch? Try it. Seems to be a little stiffer. This works great. Found some water damage pages that I'm ironing out. I discovered a loose text page. I'm going to tape it in with some Filmoplast P, which is about the best stuff I ever had for repairing pages. It's thin, strong, clear, and it's got a matte finish, so it's not shiny. It's archival. So I need to just position that. Next step is to remove the spring back and the headbands. I'm going to take a knife and scratch up the surface here to allow more surface area for glue to adhere. The main thing I want to do is be careful because I don't want to cut into the folds of the signatures. That would weaken the book. I just want to put some scratches in the glue and maybe cut up the reinforcement cloth. Since sewing's not an option, I'm going to attach these pages, these front pages to the book, and there's 6 pages or 3 leaves, and that's why sewing's not an option. I'm just going to use Filmoplast. My next step is to trim the crash. Crash is a term we use for reinforcing cloth. It's got an open weave so the glue can migrate through it. And you don't want to do the full depth of the bind. It's going to be from about here to here. I'll just follow the old profile. I was going to buy this from Talos, but the shipping costs more than the cloth, so I found it on Amazon Prime with free shipping. Next step is to make a spring back. Why the industry uses brown craft paper, I'll never know because it's not archival. You want to make the width, the thickness of the bind times 2, and then you need a glue lip of about 1/2 inch. So it's going to be about here. You want to trim the spring back to the exact depth of the spine or the length of the spine minus about 1/8 to 1/4 of an inch. Probably a little too long. Okay, I've got the case. It's not fully set yet, but it could fully set when the rest of the text sets. The text is ready. I'm going to start assembling that. The spring back is folded to the proper size, and I've got wax paper inside so the spring back doesn't stick to itself, because it's got to open up. It's got to have a tube that allows it to open, because one side's going to be glued to the case and the other side's going to be glued to the text. Headbands are ready. Start applying some glue. It's going to be messy. Got extra wax paper on hand. Okay, now to clamp it. It's the next day. Let's see how we did. What would we do without encyclopedias? Yeah, doesn't matter how careful you are, you always get excess glue all over the place. I'll get a damp rag and wipe that off. I also had some drops of glue on the edges. I had a damp rag to wipe that off. Let's see how I did here. Pretty much have to check every page too to make sure that they're not all stuck together. I'm not going to waste your time, but I am going to have to go through every single page. Let's take the wax paper out of the spring back. Yeah, the rest of the job entails picking away gobs of glue. And then making sure the pages aren't glued together at the edges. Okay, that's the wraps for this project. Binding was a success. Got a few more pages to free up. Well, thank you guys and gals for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell for more great videos from David GPO.